Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some more Borderlands, the pre-sequel, going over some more builds with the new Vault Hunters we got. We've got Nisha the Lawbringer, who was a complete bitch in Borderlands 2, let's be honest, but she's a playable Vault Hunter here in the pre-sequel, and she's gonna do some crazy damage. I'm doing a build here that's gonna make her kind of like your typical glass cannon, one that doesn't have a whole lot of survivability, but does such an absurd amount of damage. So that's what we're gonna be doing here with Nisha. Let's start off here with her action skill, which is going to be Showdown. Activate Showdown causes you to automatically aim at enemies and gain increased gun damage, fire rate, reload speed, accuracy, and bullet speed with all gun types. Holding LT, L2, or mouse 2 and flicking right stick, R3, or mouse, because they have every possible option in there, in a direction allows you to quickly cycle to another target. Sniper rifles and rocket launchers do not receive the damage bonus. So let's get that right away. So basically, she's got auto aim, right? It automatically locks onto a target. All you gotta do is flick your stick or flick your mouse towards another one, and it'll automatically lock onto that person's chest, or that mob's chest. And while she's in this mode, which only lasts for 6 seconds, but we're going to be doing some things to be able to make that last longer, she's going to have 42% stronger guns. She's going to be shooting 25% faster. She's going to be reloading 125% faster. She's going to have 15% better accuracy, and her bullets are going to be traveling 50% faster. It is a crazy ability. That's why it's only lasting for 6 seconds. But we're going to be doing some things to be able to make that last a bit longer, as well as increase her damage. The whole point of this build basically is once she gets a kill, she's going to be unstoppable for a very long time. So we're going to start off here with the Fan the Hammer skill tree. The first skill we're beginning is Ruthless. This is kills made while in Showdown, extended duration. We're going to 5 out of 5 that. So every time we get a kill while in Showdown, it's going to extend Showdown by half a second, which may not sound like a lot, but let's think, for example, if you start off with a pack of skags. Let's just use skags for example, and there's 6 skags there, and you kill off all of them, that's going to extend your Showdown by 3 seconds, which is actually quite a long time. So I don't know, it can actually help out a little bit, and we're going to be using that to start off here. A lot of things we're going to be doing are actually going to be kill skill based. So let's go over here to Saddle Up. Kill skill. Killing an enemy grants you increased movement speed and gun damage for a short time. So not only is killing an enemy going to increase our Showdown time, but it's also going to, once we 5 out of 5 it, increase our movement speed and our gun damage by 25% and our movement speed by 20%. So that's going to be pretty nice. I like kills. I'm not a big fan of kill skills, honestly, from Borderlands 2, but I like the kill skills that Nisha has here. And of the kill skills I did like in Borderlands 2, I like the ones that grant you increased movement speed, and of course the ones that give you increased damage, and this one gives you both, so Saddle Up is a pretty good one. Let's go over here down here to Bottled Courage. When Showdown begins, a portion of your shield is instantly restored. Also, while Showdown is cooling down, you gain improved shield recharge rate and recharge delay. So that's 5 out of 5 that. So basically, 50% of our shield is going to automatically come back, which is going to help out a little bit with our survivability when we activate our Showdown. And when our Showdown is cooling down, or like when we don't have it, it's going to have us 35% faster shield recharge rate, and our shield recharge delay is going to be 35% faster as well. And of course, that's happening while Showdown is cooling down. So that's going to make it so we have a little bit more survivability, which is pretty nice. Let's go down here to Short Fused. It's a kill skill. After killing an enemy, all your shots deal bonus explosive damage for a short time. And the closer the enemy is to you, the higher the damage. So that can give us up to 35% more weapon damage that will show up as explosive damage after we kill somebody. So when we kill somebody, we're going on rampages here. We kill one mob, and suddenly our Showdown's being extended. Suddenly we have 25% extra gun damage, up to 35% more gun damage because of explosive damage that's coming from that. We're moving around 25% faster. We get one kill, suddenly we just start flying. We got Gunslinger here. When Showdown begins and ends, a portion of your gun is instantly reloaded. You don't need to have that necessarily, but you could. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about interchanging with this build. You go over here to Faster Than You, which is another kill skill. Killing the enemy greatly improves your reload speed, your weapon swap speed, and your fire rate for a short duration. That's something we would definitely want to have in this build, which is basically it just adds on to things. When we kill one single mob, we're getting all kinds of bonuses right away. Right now, our reload speed is going to be 35% faster, our weapon swap speed is going to be 35% faster, and our fire rate is going to be 35% faster, which is just crazy. We got Pickpocket here, which is not that great in my opinion, and we've got He's Coming With Me, which has something to do with Pickpocket. I don't really like Pickpocket, to be perfectly honest, But I do like High Noon, where you gain a bonus to gun damage the longer you are in Showdown. So if you can continue your Showdown, you're going to gain another 15% more gun damage every second that you're in Showdown, which starts at a base of 6 seconds. So let's say we don't even have anything to increase our duration here. It's our standard 6 seconds. You already have 42% extra gun damage, and every 6 seconds you're gaining 15, or every 1 second you're gaining 15% more gun damage. Like, it's such absurd amount of gun damage. Down here we have one for each of you, which when using a pistol, you gain an exact copy of that gun in your offhand. And this part doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It says when you're using iron sights, you shoot with your main hand only, which I don't understand what that means. So if you have an iron sight pistol, you get 2 of them, but only 1 shoots or something. It doesn't make sense. I'm confused by that. But if we just go by the standard thing of when you're using a pistol, you have an exact copy of that in your offhand. So let's say you get like the Unkempt Herald, for example, you automatically have another one, which means you're dual wielding them, similar to the Gunzerker in Borderlands 2. So that's kind of a cool feature, but it's kind of gimmicky. Do you want to waste a skill point on that? We're going to talk about that, because it depends on whether or not you want to be using pistols quite frequently. Let's go over to here to the Riflewoman stage, or to the skill tree, and we're going to be looking at some of the things over here. Kill skill. Killing the enemy grants you bonus critical hit damage and health regeneration for a short duration. Let's 5 out of 5 that. That's going to make it so when we kill somebody, which once again just synergizes with all our other kill skills, it's going to regenerate 2% of our maximum health a second, and we're going to have 35% more critical hit damage. So if we hit, and with our crazy fire rate, we're going to be hitting tons of critical hits, and those critical hits are going to do even more damage. It's pretty freaking scary. Here we have Snapshot, all right, which is actually a pretty cool ability in my opinion, because I hip fire a lot in Borderlands. It's like, why take the time to aim when they're 2 feet in front of you? So when firing from the hip, you gain dramatically increased accuracy and recoil reduction. So it's 5 out of 5 that. We'll get 35% better accuracy, and our recoil will be 25% more manageable, I suppose would be the phrase. So that's pretty nice. We get on here the Quick Shot. After reloading for a short duration, you gain increased gun damage and fire rate when shooting from the hip. And over here at Unchained, which is also really nice, you get shooting an enemy grants you increased fire rate with all gun types. A stack of Unchained can only be gained once per second. All stacks are lost if you don't shoot enemies for 10 seconds. So let's 5 out of 5 that. That's going to make it so we get 5% faster fire rates per stack, with a maximum of, how many did it say? Did it say stack of Unchained, all stacks are last for 10 seconds? Oh, maximum stacks are 21. It's right down there at the bottom. I'm stupid, but yeah. So you basically get 5% faster fire rates, and there's a maximum stack of 21 stacks. That's a crazy amount of extra fire rate you can get just by simply shooting at people. You only have to get kills for that to work. And over here, a Quick Shot will 5 out of 5 that. So after we reload, we're going to have 30% more gun damage and 35% faster fire rate while we're hip firing. So that's a hip fire based thing, but you know, that's still pretty freaking good, because you hip fire a lot more in Borderlands than you would think you would. And now we have 1 skill point left with our initial level 50 cap here, and there's 2 things we could use it on. If you plan on using pistols quite a bit, if you like the idea of dual wielding pistols, as Nisha's kind of shown in all the trailers and stuff, you can get 1 for each of you, which will make it so you can have, 2 of that pistol. If you find a great pistol, now you have 2 of that great pistol. It can be pretty cool. Or you can go over here to Fistful of Bullets, which is just more of a utility based thing, but it might work out better if you're like me, where you don't plan on using just mainly pistols a lot. You mainly just want to use everything. If I get a cool rifle, I want to use that rifle. If I get a cool shotgun, I want to use that shotgun. If I get a cool SMG, I want to use that SMG. That's how I play. I don't really gimmick myself around a specific thing. You can hold 4 weapons traditionally in Borderlands. 1 for me will be an assault rifle, 1 will be a submachine gun, 1 will be a pistol, and 1 will be a launcher. That's kind of how I end up playing Borderlands. And I think it'd be cool to have, increase our magazine size with all gun types. I think this will include launchers, this will include sniper rifles, this will include shotguns, this will include, those things will benefit tons, launchers, shotguns, and then snipers. But SMGs and rifles, even then, having 3 extra, bullets in the mag, that could be helpful. So if you want to be a pistol guy, go for this. But if you're like me, go with Fistful of Bullets, just so that way you have even more bullets in your magazine. So that is our build for Nisha the Lawbringer here. She is basically kind of like a glass cannon in a way. She doesn't have a whole lot of things besides like this that regenerates her health. She doesn't have a ton of stuff that really helps her out a lot with gaining a bunch of health or getting her shield back or anything like that. She does have an ability over here. Which one is it? Yeah, Borrowed Courage, which will make it so when her showdown's regenning or cooling down, that she'll be able to have a better shield recharge rate and recharge delay and things like that. And showdown, of course, will instantly increase her shield. But for the most part, she doesn't have a lot of survivability things. But good God, you kill one thing, and then suddenly you're just activating all of these kill skills. Like, let's go over these real quick. So let's say you don't even need to be in your showdown. let's just say you just kill a normal mob. Suddenly, you're moving 20% faster, and you've got 25% more gun damage. We need more of these. Kill skill. Now suddenly, your bullets and stuff like that are doing a bonus of 35% extra explosive damage. You go over here, now suddenly your reload speeds and your weapon swap speeds and your fire rate are all increased by 35%. You go down here to high noon, that's not a kill skill. Which one of these is a kill skill? Good God, we have so many kill skills. We go over here, suddenly our critical hit damage is going up by 35%, and we're regenerating 2% of our maximum health every single second. Just by shooting at people, we're gaining extra fire rate, you know. After reloading, we're doing all kinds of crazy extra damage and having a better fire rate while hip firing. It's just like, you activate so many different things just by getting a single kill, and then you go, of course, into Showdown, where you just start going crazy and killing off everybody, and then you're activating all these crazy different things. Then, of course, you're gaining longer and longer durations of your Showdown just by killing more and more things, and it's so every time you kill something, you're reactivating all of your different kill skills. She is going to be absolutely crazy. Nisha can be crazy in terms of damage. A level 50 Nisha here is going to be kind of like, she's going to be the big DPS class. You know, she's going to be the class that's taking out lots of different mobs, doing all kinds of crazy damage, but she doesn't have a whole lot of survivability. Does not have a whole lot of health, I would imagine. Does not imagine her to have a whole lot of things that can make her shields a bit better. You know, for the most part, she's going to be the class that doesn't have a lot of things that give her extra health. Like, you look at Claptrap. Claptrap has a lot of things that makes him stronger, makes it so he has a lot of survivability, and he also has a bunch of abilities that make it so he can heal his teammates. So comparing a Nisha with a Claptrap is going to be freaking amazing. So that is my build for Nisha, basically making her the glass cannon, making her just do all kinds of crazy damage. We still have Athena and Wilhelm and their own unique styles and gimmicks I have basically built for them to kind of give you guys kind of ideas how I would play these guys in Borderlands the pre-sequel and how I will play these guys. Once again, I'm still not decided as to which Vault Hunter I want to go with, because I found really good builds for all 4 of them. They all look pretty good. They look pretty interesting, and they all have like their own unique role that they can fill. So I don't know who I want to go with yet, but regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.